Hi guys, it's BB. Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful monarch butterflies. I hope that all of you are having a lovely day. So we are doing the very last week for the Valentine's collab that is hosted by my beautiful friend Jovi over at Creating with Jovi. And just in case you missed the last week's video, we worked on embellishments like snippets and clusters. So if you want to watch that video, I'll be linking that down below. The collaborators for this awesome collab, we have Creating with Jovi herself, we have Meg over at Chasing Retro, Carol at Recrafted by Carol, and Kathy's Favorite Things, and myself. So for this week, we are going to be working on altered paper clips, altered keys, altered pins, and or making some dangles, which is what I'm going to attempt in today's video. I don't know what I'm doing, so you're gonna see you're gonna see me mess up a lot, but that's okay because this is not my strength, but I gotta start somewhere. And I actually got these cute little beads from my friend Corn over at Cornflower Crafts, which was great because I love using them. I think she called them glass beads, and I don't know the right terms for the stuff that I'm using. You'll just have to watch for yourself. The person that I did learn from was from Vagabond Crafter. She had an awesome tutorial, and that's kind of where I learned a little bit on how to do it, because had it not been for her, I don't think I would know how to even make this simple little craft that I'm trying here today. So thank you so much, Nicole and Corn, for helping me with my dangles. And I ended up getting this little tiny mini set from Hobby Lobby a while back, and that's what I will be using. And here I'm trying to remember how to make one, because like I said, I don't make these frequently. But before I forget, I want to thank Jovi so much for having invited me to this collab. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm kind of sad that I feel like it ended really quickly, but I hope she ends up hosting one like this again next year, because I think it was a lot of fun. So here I'm just gonna go ahead and twist a bead and make like a little loop so that I can maybe put a little clip on it. You can see that little tail there. I'm just either gonna finish wrapping it up or snipping it off. I don't remember what I do, but you're gonna see tons of mistakes here. But I figured I'd bring y'all through it because we're not perfect, and sometimes we make mistakes through our crafts. So I wanted to mention, I guess it kind of gives it a little bit of character, but here you can see that while I try to loop it, don't do what I do. I end up scratching up my bead with my little tool here. But I guess, I mean, it could be worse, but I guess it turned out all right. And the first one, I guess, ended up being one of the prettiest ones, because later on you'll see throughout the video I end up making mistakes even with my beads. Some of them end up falling out, and it just becomes a little bit of a mess, but we're gonna carry on. I think even this little pink bead, the ones that I was going for the most, were my favorite. They just look so pretty to me. And then this blue reminds me of just like mermaid colors, but this is what I had for Valentine's Day, so that is what I will be using. I also had some alphabet ones, and I've totally forgot about those, and I ended up having been gifted those from Kara, and somehow I forgot about them, but that would have been so cute to incorporate them here. So here I'm just finishing up my second little dangle, and I think this one turned out pretty cute too. And here I'm just trying to show like a little close-up of what it is that I'm trying to attempt to do. So here I'm just making my little loop, and you can see I've made a little, I call it the question mark because it resembles a question mark to me. And then here I'm just gonna end up twisting the wire around. Y'all probably already are super experienced and know what y'all are doing, but I figured I'd just hop on here and show my mistakes anyways, and y'all can maybe get a little chuckle out of it. I don't know. And here I'm gonna pick out another one of these little seed beads, because that way they don't fall through whatever this little stick is, this little wire. And I decided to go with these beautiful bubblegum pink, baby pink beads. They also are super cute. And I'm gonna top it off with another little seed bead at the tippy top. Oh no, never mind. It's we've got the teal one again. Super adorbs. And then once again, I'm gonna try to create the loop. This one is the one that I do think I end up forgetting what I'm doing, and or I mess up the wire. But I think I end up getting embarrassed and I fix it off camera. But anyways, I think it worked out in the end, so we're just gonna keep going. By the way, at the time that I had found, yep, this is the one I messed up on, the wires that y'all see me using in these videos, when I found them at a thrift shop, I had no idea what they even were. But I was like, I don't know, maybe, you know, since we're junk journalers and stuff, you always figure out what to use something for. And I did end up finding a use for them. I was like, oh, so that's what they're for. I got really excited and picked them up, and look at me now, you guys. Look at me now. I'm using them in this little video, so it worked out. Here I'm busting out with some of Kara's beads that she gifted me in some Happy Mail, so thank you so much, Kara. I picked the wrong beads though, because these ones do slip out right as I'm trying to loop the wire into a little hole for the dangle, and I realized that I should have just carried on with the seed beads. But we make mistakes and it's fine. So here I'm just trying to close it off, and I don't end up getting that on camera when they do end up falling out, but you'll see in a minute that I end up swapping out the beads. And I'm going to start with my attempt number 2 using the exact same beads, and that'll be my 4th and last dangle, because I think at this point I I accepted defeat with the beads. But I think they turned out pretty cute, especially because on camera, you know, sometimes when you're doing something on camera, that's when everything tends to go wrong, when everybody's got their eyes on you. But this is it. Just gonna loop it, and I think that's it. I think we're done. I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore, but thank you so much for taking time to watch my video. I appreciate you guys coming along for the process and seeing my mistakes. Be sure to check out the other collaborators. Don't forget to show them some love. Once again, Jovi, thank you so very much. I hope y'all have a lovely rest of y'all's day. Please take care, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.